Good morning, everyone. It is finally Friday, and man, it has felt like Friday every single day this week. We've had a long week. We've had a lot going on. I am Trooper Steve, your WKMG News 6 traffic safety expert, plus so much more. And today, with all the back to school, I wanted to really go back to my roots here at the Osceola County School District. And we're here at Osceola High School, my rival high school. I went to Point Siena. But a lot of new safety and security things being implemented here. Not just random security searches, which what we have also covered and talked about on News 6, but here at Osceola High School, they're going to be implementing metal detectors. And they're not these obnoxious looking things. We're going to actually get to check them out here. But every person that enters and exits Osceola High School, 2-point entry area, will be walking through these metal detectors. And I don't know much about them. I'm not a real infrastructure security guy. I am a operational security guy. So I figured, let's get out and let's talk to some folks. Hold on one second. Yep. And let's talk to some people about exactly what kind of security measures are happening here. And we'll see what's going on. So hop out of the truck with me this morning. I've got producer Brenda with me in the ears. So if anything does kind of look bad, sound bad, she's just going to tell me. I've got my aftershocks in my ears this morning. So like I said, we're here at Osceola High School. And they have been around for a long time. This school is the heart, really, of the Osceola County School District. And what's going to be happening is we're going to walk through, we're going to do a little bit of a demonstration, but these are located not only just here at the bus loop, but also at the front of the school. So 100% of personnel coming through here at the start of next week. Back to school is next week and starts on Monday. Can you believe that? Monday? We're already here. But a good friend of mine, a buddy that is really highly involved here, happens to be a school board member, Julius Melendez. And I've had the opportunity to not only watch what he does here in the district, but partake in it. You guys know I was the chairman of the School Resource Officer Task Force. I'm also a member of the Safety and Security Committee here at the district. And this is how I kind of became aware of stuff like this. And it's really cool to see that, you just got to pull the Band-Aid off. You got to make the decisions for the safety and security of everybody around. So what we're going to do is, you guys are always hearing from me. Why not hear from the guy himself, Mr. Julius Melendez? So we're going to mic him up here and put that on you. So we're all nonchalant here, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, Julius Melendez with the school board. Sir, how you doing, man?
Yeah, nice to make it out here. And I just want everyone to know that this wasn't something that we did in isolation.
Right.
As you mentioned, we have a safety and security committee that's made up of an elementary school principal, a middle school principal, high school principal, the director of transportation. But what I also love about it, we have 4 different community members.
Right.
From different areas of the district. So they're not all 4 from St. Cloud. We have somebody from Celebration.
Because Osceola's big,
Kissimmee.
let's be real.
Yes.
We only have, 2 municipalities, but there's so many different communities that need to be involved. So, like Celebration, it's not a city, but we all know Celebration likes to be heard, so you got to have them involved too. So Julius, what's actually happening here? Because a lot of people, if you hop on Facebook, it's the loudest people in the world are always on social media, but I've had people reach out to me and flat out say, we're really excited that this is happening. It's not necessarily something caused this, but it's a preventative, a mitigation measure that you guys are doing. How'd this come about?
Yes, and it was actually a unanimous vote.
Right.
And that was an issue, too, because I chair that committee as well. And I looked at everyone and I said, if you have a little bit of a doubt, let us know now.
Let's talk about it.
This is a new measure. And every time you do something new, whether it's the greatest thing or not, there's always going to be some people concerned about change.
Right.
And so it was unanimous. Everyone said, we need this. It's a new norm. I mean, unfortunately, it is.
Right.
And we want to be proactive. I don't want to be a board member saying, you know what, there was an active shooter, something happened, and then we look back and say, well, what could we have done differently?
Well, like someone would say, a metal detector would have picked that up.
Yes.
Now we have them.
Absolutely.
So every school getting them right now, or just Osceola High School?
Every school eventually will get them, but we're test piloting them.
Okay.
Because there's different makers and brand names that actually make these detection systems.
Okay.
So we're kind of testing it out to see which one is the best. Because I don't want to go by just the best sales pitch.
Of course
Sometimes
not.
you got to test it in real life.
And see what works for your schools.
Absolutely. Because we don't want it to be a cog. That's the thing.
Okay.
'Cause, school has to start at a certain time, and we got to get things the flow put. In other words, flow put, that's like a fancy word. But what it means is that students got to be able to go in there fast.
Well, you're not trying to, just like people want traffic enforcement and certain things out there, but you can't go and enforce traffic and then mess traffic up at the same time. Here, you're trying to instill safety and security, but your goal is not to mess up the school day at the same time.
Absolutely.
So I like this. So paint a picture for us right now. We're at Osceola High School right now.
Yes.
Oddly familiar. You guys were our rivals. Julius and I went to the same high school. And we're here at the bus loop. So in theory, students would get off from the bus out here, right?
Yes.
And ultimately unload, even though results 1 is a lot prettier than a school bus. They'd get off, and everyone would ultimately get scanned through here, correct?
That is correct. And for instance, we have a sample of staff member here with
All
a
right.
book bag. So let's pretend me and them got off the bus together.
Well, first we need to know who this student is.
Yes, she's a great student. She's a straight A student.
Hi, my name is Kim Wilson.
All right, we have Kim Wilson here, and so she's going to demo this for us. First, to explain, Julius, the signage that I'm seeing here. So every student, or if you have your director of the school,
Yes.
Mr. Yates, he can come on over.
Lester?
And he can come on over and explain this to me a little bit. Sir, you're going to get the pleasure of explaining this to me. So this is Mr. Lester Yates. He is in charge of so much of the safety and security of Osceola County and the school district. Former full-time law enforcement, now also reserve, keeps those creds, but focused on our students out here. Sir, if you could just walk me through a little bit of what you guys have placed here, because you're not hiding anything, and that's for sure.
No, sir. What we're doing here is there would be a staff member out here directing the students to remove their computers, large 3-ring binders, and umbrellas from their backpack. And you can see here with the sign, it's telling the students what they need to do: remain 3 feet apart, remove those computers, so on, walk through the device, and then retrieve their items. So
it's almost like a fancy TSA.
yes, sir. That's basically what it is. So what we'll do is have them come through. Ma'am, what I need you to do is remove your computer, any large devices or anything, also a 3-ring binder. Place it on the table there. Once you place it on the table, they'll slide it through and just walk straight through, okay?
Sounds great, thank you.
So you can see Lester told her to keep her backpack on.
Good morning. Hi, how are
She's
you?
going to place her stuff here.
Okay, so at this point in time, there's an alert on this. So what
Okay.
we'd do is have her remove her backpack. We would take the backpack and have her go to the side, picking up your computer, ma'am.
Thank you.
And then we would have her go to the side, and we would do a isolated search on the backpack.
So when you talk isolated search, Lester, what are we talking about? Because obviously this isn't X-ray or anything. We can
Right.
step in the shade. It's hot. This is not an X-ray machine. You guys
No.
aren't completely diving into people's stuff.
Nope.
It's given you some type of indicator
Right.
that something is in there of metal or of some type of substance. What is that specifically telling you
The
guys?
isolated search tells us there's something there that meets the density of a weapon.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to pull that backpack off to the side. We're going to have handheld wands. We're going to wand the backpack more detailed, and if there is that, then we would look in and everything and look into the backpack. So when we look into the backpack, what you'll do is find this. This is our testing and calibration. Okay.
Okay.
This is the same density of a small caliber .380.
So if it could pick this up,
Yes.
it could pick up any other caliber.
Yes. So that's why we put it in the backpack, is to show you that there is an alert to it, and that's what we're looking for. So we would search this separately, and if it continued to alert, then we would search the backpack.
Now, is there a time where if that did go off, they didn't find anything here, would you run the student a secondary time
Yes,
through,
we
the,
would.
through the device,
Yes.
through the metal detector?
Yes.
Is this only, let's see, how do I want to say this? Are there only school staff members at this location, or will your SRO be closed during the day, or how does that work?
Staff members will be manning it and running it, but if the elevation rises away from reasonable suspicion to probable cause,
right,
then yes, law enforcement will be pulled in and to ensure the safety of the campus.
And ultimately, this starts when? Monday?
Monday morning.
And Osceola is the test phase for the rest of the district, I'm being told.
Yes, sir. This is a pilot program here to move out to other schools.
But if a student or a staff member or even a parent that is a resident of Osceola High School, this isn't going away. This is something you guys are looking to implement further.
You're correct.
For those that are watching, what kind of message are we trying to give to the district at this point for a safe school year?
This is just nothing more than another element to all our other safety protocols. So this is just another thing to ensure the safe learning environment for all students and staff.
I think it's pretty cool because this is going hand in hand now with the true random searches that are taking place. Someone the other day was like, "Oh, we know how those random searches." I go, "Ask them; they'll answer it." I sit on the board with this guy.
Yes.
So it is an algorithm base that is not even a human picking it. It's technology picking this stuff out. So this is a really great idea just to test this stuff. I appreciate you very much,
No
Lester.
problem,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll take that mic from you. So, guys, this starts on Monday here at Osceola High School. Like you heard Lester say, this isn't going away. This is part of the new norm that is school safety, right? So as you begin this school year, you need to start having that discussion with your students, talking about the severity of actually not bringing things to school. Does that make sense? We're in a time where a lot of students feel they can do what they want, when they want, and I'm here to tell you, on a school campus, it is not your home. There are rules to follow, and the school districts are doing their best to truly make sure that you are safe at school, that parents are safe, that our staff is safe. So you heard it from School Board Member Julius Melendez. You heard it from Director of Safety, Mr. Lester Yates. This starts on Monday. Students will exit from their school bus. They will come here into the main entrance of the school bus entryway. There will be signage indicated there, and then of course they walk right on through. So this starts on Monday right here in the Osceola School District. I really hope that we have an amazing and safe school year. Give me 1 second. Let's hop back in the truck. It's hot, y'all. It is hot. So like I said, guys, this is just an extra barrier, an extra level of school safety. That is the new norm, and we need to begin to be very aware, following the rules, and of course, just using common sense. So I appreciate the entire Osceola School District for allowing me to come out here, feature this with you guys live. Doesn't happen often to where we can do something like this live, and let's just use some common sense going into the school year. Love you guys. Please be safe. Think smart, because school starts on Monday. You guys have a great day.